Howdy, pards. This is your old saddle pal, Buck the Big Man from Cowboy Camp Meeting, and you're watching Country Church TV. I've got an old song that I want to do for you. It's a classic from Tex Owens, made famous by the great Eddie Arnold. Cattle Call. Oh, the cattle are prowling, the coyotes are howling, way out where the doggies bawl. His spurs are a-jingling, the cowboy is singing his lonesome cattle call. He rides in the sun till his day's work is done, and he's rounding up cattle each fall. Singing his cattle call. For hours he would ride on the range far and wide, when the night winds blow up a squall. His heart is a feather in all kind of weather, he sings his cattle call. He's brown as a berry from riding the prairie, and he sings that old western drawl. Singing his cattle call. I got a piece of cowboy poetry I'd like to do for you. I hope you enjoy, called Cookies, Black Iron Skillet. There are memories I treasure from my trail days, the roundups in spring and the fall, and I remember old camp cookies, Black Iron Skillet. It's the tastiest memory of all. Now, they came in all sizes to hold everything from 2 scrambled eggs to a moose. And if you so much as touched one, you was liable to find yourself at the end of a noose. Now, they came in right handy when rustlers were around and we didn't want to waste any lead, and I can still hear the nice holler sound that it made when Cookie whopped one upside the head. He could do the 3 B's. That's beef, beans, and bacon, for them what ain't et on the trail, and coffee so strong it would float a horseshoe. It sure put some bounce in your tail. He'd make sirloin just right, all tender and juicy, with fried taters served on the side. And then for dessert, a Dutch oven cobbler to give you the strength for the ride. He'd make sourdough biscuits and succomagraw. That's a kind of sweet dumpling, you see. And the best apple pie that I've ever had. Oh, but that's just a fond memory. And nowadays, when my gullet is empty, I can usually find something to fill it. But I've yet to find, Chuck, half as tasty as what Cookie served from that black iron skillet. You know, most of the great cowboy songs that we know date from the old Irish tunes back in the 1800s, and they just got changed around a little bit. And I'm going to give you an example of that right now. Hope you enjoy. The Streets of Laredo, and its original form, The Bard of Armagh. Come list to the tale of a poor Irish harper, mind not the gnarls in these old withered hands. Remember these fingers, they once could move sharper to wake in the strains of his dear native land. At a fair or Katy, I would twirl me shillelagh, trip through the dance with me bros bound Wister all, and all the fair colleens around me would gather. 'Twas then that they called me the Bard of Armagh. Now that song made its way out west with Irish immigrants and wound up in Medicine Lodge, Kansas, with a young Irishman named F.H. Maynard. And he used that tune to tell the story of nearby Laredo. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen, wrapped in white linen as cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly stepped by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. Shot in the breast and I know I must die. Beat the drum slowly, play the fife lowly, and play the dead march as you bear me along. Take me to the valley, lay the sod o'er me. Oh, I'm a young cowboy, and know I've done wrong. Go fetch me a cool cup of water, cool my parched lips, oh, the poor cowboy said. But before I returned, the spirit had left him, gone to its maker, the cowboy was dead. We beat the drum slowly, play the fife lowly, and bitterly wept as we bore him along. For we all loved our comrades, so brave, young, and handsome. We all loved our comrade, although